Officials in Utah, they're describing what they call a breakthrough in the search for the gunman who shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk at a speaking event yesterday. They say now that they are confident that they can track the shooter's movements. Let's get right to ABC News Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman. Matt, it sounds like they've acquired quite a bit of evidence overnight on the shooter's movements.
Yeah, it seems like they've made a significant breakthrough in figuring out at least when this person started. They said they tracked him arriving here on campus about 11:52 a.m. The shooting happened about 18 minutes later. Then they tracked his movements on campus, going up a stairwell, climbing up on top of the roof, setting up for that shot. And then at some point after the shot, very quickly scampering across the roof, jumping off of it and running into a nearby neighborhood. They also said something very interesting. They are concerned about overly identifying this person. I think it seems that they know or have a pretty good bead on who this person might be or where they might be. They're keeping some of this information close to the vest, but they did say, Diane, that this person blended into the college community. They can't say that it was a student, but it was someone of that age who may have looked the part. Obviously someone who was capable with a firearm. They found that rifle in a wood, and they do say that they have a palm imprint, they have a forearm imprint, and a foot imprint. So I think they are getting close to this person, and for folks at home who've been listening, you can tell that they are adamant that they are going to find this suspect. Both the FBI and the Utah Department of Public Safety saying that they are going to get this man. And it also helps explain why we have been seeing, Diane, so little security here over the past, I would say, 8 hours. This place was full of law enforcement when we arrived here last night. Now it's virtually empty because they believe that this person is not here, and it seems that they are actively pursuing this suspect elsewhere. They say they'll update us, but apparently they don't want to give too much away to the public at this point, Diane.
And I want to bring in ABC's Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas, too, because, Pierre, they also say they recovered the weapon used in this shooting. What more are you hearing about that and the other evidence they've found so far?
Well, Diane, what you see unfolding is all the things that we said that they were doing last night bore fruit. The surveillance footage around the campus yielded information and images of the shooter, and they're very confident based on the clear imaging that they have that they can identify this person. Also, because they had those images, they were able to track the suspect into the woods. That's where they found a weapon that they suspect was used in the shooting. They won't know until they do additional forensic work on that, the palm impression, all the other evidence. So you literally see how the dragnet is unfolding based on that surveillance footage that they spent time overnight painstakingly going through and looking for. You'll now see them pursuing information from surrounding areas, doorbell cameras, anything like that. This is a massive investigation. It involves collating huge amounts of information, but they feel very strongly that they have a high likelihood of being able to identify the suspect soon. They said if they cannot do so, they will seek the public and the media's help in doing so.